girlfriend would be too happy, second of all, and I wouldn't feel too comfortable with it anymore. I love her to bits. She is my world. You know, maybe you feel different when you're older. I've kind of grown up now, unfortunately. So,
You're pretty rad. Have some dosh.
You're pretty rad. Have some dosh. Thank you so much, Chula Poppy, for the £2 tip. Thank you so much, my friend. That is so generous of you. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. I love that. You're pretty rad. Have some dosh. I love it. Awesome. Are you British, my friend? You sound British. Guys, give some love to Child Puppy. Thank you so much for the tip, my friend. That is really kind of you. Just being a chef, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to keep touching your hair or face while making food. Yeah, I try and keep my hands washed, but at the end of the day, if I was doing this for customers and stuff, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be wearing a hat and stuff. I'd also be, you know, I don't know. In work, it's different. I feel more of a relaxed kind of thing in my own environment. This is for myself, so it doesn't matter. But yes, touching your face and hair is not hygienic. Not for the food. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm very aware of it. You know, do appreciate it. Hype, hype, hype. Certainly is Josh. Good day, chef. I honestly don't fucks with strip clubs anymore. They do. Press A. That's fair enough, my friend. Chef, I put a video of how to pronounce samosa on Discord. Awesome. I'll have a look at it later, Mikey. Appreciate it, my friend. As I said, most of us British, that's how we pronounce it. We call it that. It's probably pronounced something totally different, which I wasn't aware of until you said it. I've been living 28, almost 29 years of my life, and I've never heard samosa said any other different way. Maybe it's just a British thing, you know. It's probably pronounced differently in India or, you know, whichever. But saying that, to be honest with you, when I said it to my, I had an Indian friend of mine, and his family were very traditional with making stuff like that and making onion bhajis. I couldn't pronounce onion bhajis correctly either. He used to laugh at me, but he said, "Don't worry, all you British say that all the time." I was just like, "Oh, okay." So it's just a typical British thing. We say things differently like that. So I don't know. You're British though, Mikey. So I'm surprised. You know, I'm pretty sure you are. Correct me if I'm wrong. As a general rule, I tend not to go to any place that has stickier floors than my kitchen. So rules, strip clubs are out. Yeah, I don't do that kind of thing anymore. That's when I was 18 and stuff. I'm not interested in that kind of thing anymore. Care about my family, care about my girl. That is what I care about. Good rule, squad. Understandable, Hansa. This personal cooking though for himself, not really commercial situation. Yeah, as I said, guys, it will be a different ballgame. If I was cooking for you guys, it'd be a different situation. I would have, obviously, especially with the food, keeping it hot. Yes, I wouldn't be touching my face. I wouldn't be doing this, that, and the other. It will be different. Same with my cooking school with people in front, because obviously we're cooking for you guys. It will be a lot different. This is more of a relaxed stream. It's experimental food, which I'm doing. You know, thank you very much for pointing that out, but I'm very aware of it, buddy. In my language, Swahili in Africa is sambusa. Awesome. I'm British, and I'm proud to be British. Thought you were, Mikey. I'm surprised you haven't heard anyone else. Or is it just me? I'm just the weird one. I know, Sketchy Noodles said, I also say it like that. I was just like, yes, I don't feel alone. But I didn't know I was saying it wrong. I'm really sorry. You know what I'm like with my pronunciations. I'm very poor at it. I do tell you about it, guys. I'm not ashamed of it either. So, you know. Thank you so much for pointing it out, though. I do appreciate it. I like to know when I'm not saying something correctly. Just tell me, you know, it's cool. Squall Mezzy, you're missing out on $15 beers and being covered in glitter for $200. Shame. To be fair, my half family said banoffee wrong for years. Is there another saying for that, really? I can't keep it with this English, honestly. I feel like I'm not English. Really do. I'm not a very, I don't know. I don't feel like I belong in Britain, even though I am British. I was born in Wales. But yeah, I don't feel. I don't know. It's just very weird. Maybe it's just me. I love it here. I don't hate it or anything, but I don't know. Haven't found my home yet, where I want to be. Banoffee. Emphasize on the ban. Banoffee. Wow. I always hear a lot of people, oh yeah, and he had a banoffee pie. I was like, oh. Jesus, all these pronunciations, eh? You're all wrong, it's samosa. Love it. So emphasize on the wrong syllables. I have no idea where they got it from. No one else I've ever said it like that. Yeah, I know, it's all experiences and what we've heard. I mean, you know, we all say it different. At the end of the day, all I care about, as long as you know what I'm blooming making, guys, you know. But thank you so much for trying to help me with pronunciations, you know. It is lovely. It is nice. I do appreciate it. But all I care about, as long as you know what I'm making, that's what's the most important thing, right? As long as you know what I'm making, that is the key. Regardless if I'm saying it wrong, you know what I'm like. I do appreciate you, though, telling me the correct way. Because I like to learn, and I like to make sure I'm doing the correct thing. And, you know how professional I am with things. So, you know, thank you so much for that. And a little bit of garlic in here as well. I'm going to check in the old tomatoes. See how they are doing, my friends. Oh yes, they're done. So I'm going to knock the oven off now. Save on the old lecky. The old lecky, that's a typical British saying. That's in our British and our slang, eh? What are we doing? So I'm just going to move the cam over a few seconds so you guys can see. You can see they're properly roasted down. They're not burnt, not caramelized. They're just lovely, just right. I'm going to get a spoon, so I'm not going to use my fingers because they're pretty hot. I know I've got asbestos fingers, but still. Do you have a little vodka before the stream? No, my friend, I don't drink. Don't drink that often. I'm just a bit mad. That's why I might seem a bit drunk. So, what we're going to do. Put some of that roasted garlic in there as well. I know we got garlic in there already, but it is delicious. Believe you me. See all that juice in there? We're going to get that in there as well. Why not? Tray's a little hot. Just watch your fingers. Get that lovely tomato juice in there. Get rid of the thyme. We'll chuck that in the bin. Pop this in the wash. I think that's optimal thing to do. Skywalker. I'm a doctor. They call me Dr. J. Is asbestos fingers also a Britism? My mum says that. I don't know. I've just always said it. I've been reading up on the history of the Cornish pasty. I didn't know they were sweet, half savoury. Oh really? Is that the traditional method? I think, well, the Cornish pasty was for the miners basically. I think I told you this the other day. They used to be like this. Sorry guys, I'll switch the camera around. They used to be about like an oval, and the oval part here used to be like a quite thick crust. So the coal miners used to hold it because they used to have grubby hands from mining the coal. So it used to be great for them to take down. Now, it would make sense if half of it was sweet and half of it was pastry, because they'd eat half of it, put the rest away, or have the rest for like a sweet kind of dessert. So yeah, that's the kind of food they took down with them, and they just throw the crust away, because obviously they're cold hands on the crust. So. Pasties were like edible lunchbox. Yeah, they were. Love pasties. I haven't had a pasty in a long time, guys. Who wants to see the coolest music video? Post away, Skywalker. I don't mind links and stuff if you want to share stuff in chat. That is cool by me. As long as it's not rude or it's not inappropriate, that is fine by me. You know the score now, guys. I'm very leeway with that kind of thing, but that is cool. Where's my micropane? Oh, it's here. So, I'm just going to give this a little wash up, guys. Chew some shrooms and watch it. Meat one, fruit the other end. Oh, right, okay. When did they start making them, Mikey? If you didn't mind me asking. I know you were looking up the history and stuff on it. When was the first, like, they kind of discovered it or started making them, the idea of the pasties? If you don't mind me asking that, is my friend. I'd be quite intrigued to see what date it goes back to. Thanks, but anyway, lol, I kind of just went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. It's not rude. That's fine, buddy. You know, I'm pretty cool with that. It's not a problem. You don't need to be apologised. I would post anything not worthy of watching. Yeah, that's fine, buddy. No problem. As I said, I just want to make sure, just in case somebody saw you, I'm not particularly aiming at you, but if somebody saw you posting something and they said, oh, we can post stuff, I just wanted to make sure other people knew as well in the channel that, yes, it's fine to post links to share with me and the community, but as long as it's appropriate, it's not rude, yes, I don't mind. It's not a problem. So I wasn't pointing at you, buddy. It was just a general all-round kind of saying for everyone else in the channel. Hey, can't sleep. What's good? How do you do? Hello, Big Mike. How are you doing? Well, this is going to get confusing. Mikey and Big Mike. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the channel. We're cooking ourselves some delicious tomato sauce to begin with for the ratatouille. We're also making some meatballs. We're going to wrap them around some feta. What else have we got on that dish, guys? We're going to make some charred baby peppers to go on there, or roast them off probably. We're going to make some basil yogurt to go with it, and we've made some fresh pasta which we need to roll out by hand and to cook off. So that's the first dish, and then this afternoon we're making a lamb samosa or sama. Sorry guys, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to say it the way I know it. In filo pastry, not normal pastry. We're going to do some mint yogurt, some lime, avocado, red onion salsa, and a coconut rice to go with it, which is delicious. So we got, you know, lovely little dish going on today. How are you doing today, Big Mike? How are you feeling? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing good. We're going to get some salt, we're going to get some pepper in here as well, guys. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. No worries, my friend. You're going to make a basil samosa. No, that's one dish. We're going to have the basil yogurt on the first dish, which is the feta meatballs, ratatouille, some roasted mini peppers, basil yogurt, and the fresh pasta. And then we're doing a second dish this afternoon. We're going to make some healthy lamb. We've got some lamb meat for some samosas. We're going to get loads of spices in there as well. We're going to wrap it in phyllo pastry, something different, so make it a healthier option for it. We're not deep frying it, we're baking it. We're also using mint yogurt with it, some lime, avocado, red onion salsa, and coconut rice. That's the second dish. Hope that wasn't confusing for you, Mike.